Cloud Chasers Inc. Europe. How's it going, guys? I got a new toy to play with, and a lot of you guys are wondering about the new Cci Abs Boxmod, and I'm going to do a little preview on it for you guys, so you guys can see it. Let me take my batteries out so I can show you the internals a little bit more. Take my Addy off. So this is what you get. This is the Cci Abs Boxmod. It has a nice frosted finish on it. It's a see-through ABS Boxmod, but it's frosted, so I think it's awesome looking. I love it already. And I'm not just saying it because I resell it, but I love the looks of it. I love the fact that it's got a voltmeter on it. I love the fact that it's got a mechanical switch. I love the fact that it's frosted. It looks good. And I love the fact that it's a mechanical box. And of course the CCI logo. I love it. Oh, and I got lucky. I got serial number 100. And I didn't even know because you get it in a package and it's sealed. So let's just call it luck. It's got a magnetic back panel with some ridges on it, so it makes it easier to slide it off. It's got some pretty decent magnets on it. It won't fall out. It doesn't rattle. Nothing. The finish on it, it's good. It's got no sharp edges. Everything's rounded. Everything's looking nice. So far, so good. It's got 3 magnets on the bottom, little magnets. And it doesn't come off like to the outside, you just slide it in. So that's the back panel. The internals, let me see. It's got a full copper bottom plate, and you can see over here there's a little screw, but it's just to keep the bottom copper plate in place so it doesn't move. The wire that leads from the bottom plate to your 510, it's soldered onto the bottom plate, so you would have a good connection. The contacts are all in one piece, so this is a one-piece copper plate. The springy contacts, it's all one piece with the bottom plate, so good connectivity. Then you have obviously a sticker to show you which way the batteries go in. Some warning for people who don't really know how to use a box. You got a silver plated top plate, gives you good connectivity. And then there's a thick wire leading from the top plate to your switch. You have the mechanical switch, which makes contact to your 510. And on the version 1 of the ABS Boxmod, they had a 510 which was straight and then a switch that was flat. So, but when you look at the 510 is round all around. So when you push the switch, obviously you would have a small piece of the switch which makes contact to your 510. In this version, the version 2, they made the switch a little concave and also the 510. So there's a lot of contact area. So it also reduces the chance of arcing. I don't know if I pronounced it right, arcing. And they also added some conductivity paste between the switch and the 510. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little black smudge over there. It's a pretty sturdy switch. It's a domed switch. And it feels right. It feels right. Then you have the 510, obviously. It's a screw adjusted 510 to maximize your conductivity, but also giving you the option to adjust it so every eddy sits on flush. So if you get this box and your eddy doesn't fire, make sure you unscrew it a little so the 510 makes a good connection with your eddy. Then there's a voltmeter, and I have to say that's the only thing I can't say dislike about it, but it's not as accurate as a $200 professional voltmeter. But it gives you a good impression on when to replace your batteries. So don't use this voltmeter to professionally measure your volt drop or something like that. Just use it to give you an impression on when to replace the batteries. So let me pop in some freshly charged Samsung 25 hours. Let's see what this baby can do. When you have no eddy on the box and you press the switch, you get an impression on the voltage of your batteries. When you screw your eddy on, and you fire, let me juice it up before I burn my cotton. When you fire your switch, when you fire your box with your eddy on it, you get an impression on the voltage reading on your 510. So it's not a reading on your batteries, it's not a reading on your eddy, it's a reading on your 510. So it's not an accurate way to read the voltage drop. It's an impression on when to replace your batteries. Let's give this baby a go, shall we? Yep, she hits. She hits. And for the price, she hits freaking off. I love it. And I love it even more because of the price. It's about €7. And that's not a lot of money for a box like this. So, if you want one, www.cloudchasersinc.eu. Get yourself one and vape on. Peace out, guys.